Is this based on a Micra or is it? At the start of filming, I asked the question, was the car based on the Nissan Micra? And unfortunately, the wind noise intervened, which means that you don't hear the explanation. So to clarify, the Nissan Pao was one of 4 vehicles produced at the Pike factory, which was Nissan's Special Project Group division. And the 4 vehicles being the B1, the Pao, the Escargot and the Figaro. Now the Pao was the second vehicle to roll out of the factory after the B1. And it had a 987cc Micra engine, coupled with a 3-speed automatic transmission, or the sought-after 5-speed manual. The name Pao comes from the Chinese word meaning a Mongolian portable dwelling. So now we've got that out of the way, I'll let you listen to the conversation. Right.
There are some things on there that are unique to the car, but basic floor plan, an engine and gearbox.
Yeah.
It's K10.
Has it? So what year is it? About 1990? 89. Yeah, they were very much, the Japanese at that time were very much into bringing out some quirky vehicles, weren't they?
They were only ever sold in Japan, the Japanese market. It sold out in 3 months.
Yeah.
It was announced at the, I think it was the 87 Tokyo Motor Show, and it was sold out in 3 months.
Yeah.
It was the time in Japan what they called a bubble time.
Yeah, they were bringing out lots of small cars, weren't they?
And everybody was sort of like loads of money and things, and people wanted new and exciting things.
Yeah.
Nissan wanted something to boost their cars because they made good cars, but they were a bit boring. So
Yeah,
they brought
that's
in
right.
4 Pike cars.
Yeah, well, that's right. There's the Escargot that they brought out.
Yeah, there's the Figaro.
The Figaro, yeah.
This was the second one, and then the first one was the B1. And they were so-called coal Pike cars because Nissan didn't build them at their factory. They built them as a special projects division, which was called the Pike factory.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
That's where you get them produced by Pike factory.
Yeah, yeah.
The original, the first ones what came out, I believe, didn't even have Nissan on at all.
No.
They just had produced by Pike factory on. Then they started to put Nissan on because people were, well, where is this Pike factory?
Yeah. But yeah, it was a time when there were also, the Japanese were buying up lots of minis. They were buying up lots of Austin Vandenpla 1300s, and they were taking them back to Japan. They just loved them, didn't
Minis
they?
even now, there's a cult following, and there's people over there do lots of specialist service system minis and make parts and custom things and things.
And again, they did a lot of coach building on some of the Micras at that time. They made them look like Mark II Jaguars, didn't they?
That was a company.
Was it Mitsuko or something like that?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, there were like lots of.
They just brought a new version of that out.
Yeah.
It's on a later. I think it's on the Nissan still, but a later one now.
They had some unusual looking vehicles, but very clever.
Did you ever see the one what looks a bit like no, it was an American sort of muscle car but smaller.
They made so many, didn't they? Oh yeah.
They did one that looks a bit
I'm told that the lights are still on the...
Actually, it's really quite good.
And then they also made one that looked like a, was it a Samba, Subaru Samba? They looked like a VW camper van, but they were just like a little minivan.
Quite quirky, their ideas to come up.
Oh yeah, very, very clever.
I've looked on their site, it's quite interesting.
When I first saw it, I wasn't 100% sure what it was, and I thought it reminded me of the look of a Reliant. And obviously I saw the Nissan badge and I realised, yeah, it's always nice to discover something new. It's in beautiful condition. Have you done much to it then? How long have you had it then?
It's going on for 4 years. Yeah.
It's a good useful vehicle as well, isn't it?
It actually is not, it only goes to show some nice sunny days.
Yeah.
We live on the sea at the seaside, and if it's a nice evening we'll go for a ride down the seafront.
Yeah.
Otherwise it stops in the garage till it's night.
I'm sure you get a lot of people say, what is it?
do, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of people taking pictures.
It's nice to have something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
often if we stopped at traffic lights, people come over and
it's in beautiful condition. So did you have to have it repainted? Did you repaint
it was already repainted when I got it. I'd seen it before it was repainted. The man I got it off had already planned to do that. Managed to get it all right. So he sent me a picture of it before and the picture after. The front on these is a composite plastic, the bonnet and the wings.
Right.
So that it fades badly all the time.
Yeah.
And so you'll find nearly all of them have been repainted, or you'll see a patchy bodywork.
Right.
You'll see very patchy colours on the bodywork because the front fades differently than the rest of the car.
Yeah.
So they tend to all have been repainted at some point.
No, it's got.
In the engine department.
Have you?
Sure, you'd be like.
Yeah, if you, that's right. I might put the footage on YouTube. Are you all right with that? You don't mind having a conversation, or you're okay with that? Thank you. I love the sort of retro style dash as well that they have in them. They're just such fun things, aren't they?
Message to Bill Green.
That's lovely,
Bill,
is
could you
that?
come to the PA booth, please?
Oh, it's an automatic as well, eh?
For you. So Bill Green to the PA booth, please.
That's lovely. I like the colour, it suits it, doesn't it?
Everything is just black standard.
Yeah?
Usually on cars this age, you see a lot of cars look nice, you look under there and it's the ugly secret. Well, this was like that before I did this.
Yeah.
It was like 3 months of work in the garage in the winter. That was the original.
Oh, yes. All right, I didn't know whether they folded up.
No,
like, you know.
no, not. It's got reminiscence of a 2CV,
Yeah.
but it doesn't fold up completely like a 2CV.
No, I think I do. I think it's lovely. I mean, they're just so different, aren't they? You know.
There's electric roof.
Yes. See, there's sunshine roof with it. I have to say, it was a real delight speaking to this lovely couple from Lancashire, and learning all about the car. And I thank them very much for the time. It was very interesting and good to learn more about it.